Hey chickies, okay, today we are doing a mani inspired by, well, okay, I'm going to be honest. It was inspired by feminine hygiene product packaging. So not the product itself, but just the packaging. I think it was like a pad package, but I really liked the design on the package, so I thought, well, why not? It's funny. You've got to see the happy side of things sometimes, but I don't know. These days, tampons and pads and things like that, they do fabulous packaging. I don't know about anywhere else in the world, but here in Australia, our feminine hygiene company people, they all come up with the most beautiful packaging. So that's what this is inspired by. I really hope you like it. It's really easy. Let's get into it. So the polishes for this one are a couple of new ones from Kester Black. Yes, I've been using their polishes quite a lot lately, but I do love them, so, you know, what am I going to do? The first one is Terrarium. That's such a beautiful teal, bright teal blue. And then this really hot pink called Barbie, obviously, because it's such a Barbie pink. Next, I'm going to be using some washi tape to tape up one half of my nail, and then we're going to go ahead and paint that gorgeous bright neon teal at the very top of my nail near the cuticle line. Now you'll notice that I'm doing this over a clear nail, not over a white nail, which I would normally suggest that you would use if you were doing using neon polishes, because it makes the colors much brighter. But these polishes don't need that. That's how good they are. Like, see? Now once you've got your first colour up, you want to take that tape off straight away. You can obviously use liquid latex for this, but you won't get as crisp a finish. Now it's really important that you take whatever it is that you're using off straight away before the polish dries. It's really important. Next I'm going to come in with just the brush from the polish bottle using the pink polish, and we're going to paint the rest of the nail. Now don't be too concerned if the line where the pink meets the teal is a little bit messy, because we're going to go over that and camouflage it anyway, so it really doesn't make any difference. Now next I'm going to use a teeny weeny little bit of Simply Peel liquid latex barrier to protect the skin around my nails, just around the sides. You don't need it anywhere else on this. It's really probably not 100% necessary, but I thought I'd do it anyway. Now the fine detail brush that I'm going to be using is from Ocean Nail Supply. It's their Presto Art 11 brush. And I'm also going to be using some black acrylic craft paint. Now even though acrylic craft paint is very easy to use, sometimes it pulls in certain sections of a brush, especially if it's a longer brush. So what I do is, I don't know what you would call it, sort of conditioning the brush in the paint by pulling it back in and out of the paint, and then sort of taking the excess, wiping the excess off the brush before I start painting. I do that quite a few times before I actually start painting, just to get a good amount of paint coated on the bristles of the brush, especially on one of these fine brushes. Now this design couldn't be easier. There is no pressure involved at all, no pressure of skill level or anything like that. You don't have to be concerned about that. You're basically just moving the brush from one side of your nail to the other side in a sort of squiggly line. There's no straight lines. You don't, yeah, seriously, this is easy as can be. Like, there's no pressure, none at all. And as you can see, if you do make somewhat of a mistake, you can always go over it with more paint, or because we're using acrylic craft paint, you can just wipe it off with some isopropyl alcohol and start again if you don't like what you've done. I didn't have to do that with this one because I was really happy with it in the end. Now, even though it basically made no mess, I was quite happy that I'd used the liquid latex, because that just meant that it was one less step for me. That was the only reason why I used it. And of course, once you're all done, you can go ahead and seal it in with your favourite top coat. Of course, I'm using Seche Vite as per usual. And that's it for this one. I really hope you liked it. I really do. I loved it. I really loved it how it turned out. Now, this is not the first time I've done nail art inspired by tampons, or like not the tampon itself, obviously, but the tampon boxes and things like that, because that just goes to show you there is nail art inspiration literally everywhere. And besides, we all need to learn to have a bit of a joke and laugh at ourselves every now and then. It's not that big of a deal. If anybody's offended by this, I apologize. I am rolling my eyes as I say that, because that's just ridiculous to be offended by tampons. Come on. Anyway, thank you so much again for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, chickies. Oh, and thank you for subscribing, and thanks for that delicious thumbs up. And don't forget, obviously, to go and watch my previous video. Follow me on all of those other social medias. And again, subscribe. It's free. I'm going now. Bye.